It feels like home, home, home. It feels like home, home, home. It feels like home.
Hey there friends, welcome to Weldon Home. Today we're making a fun and easy meal that you can do, and it is way easier than going to get takeout. And if you live in a rural area like me, you probably don't even have access to an Indian restaurant that is nearby. So it's nice to know that you can make all these things from scratch. This is my own blend of garam masala, and it has a mixture of cumin, cardamom, coriander, pepper, cinnamon, fennel, cloves, ginger, and nutmeg, and that's how you make garam masala, and it smells so wonderful. So this is the mixture that I use, and I marinate my chicken thighs that I chop up in a mixture of 1 tablespoon of garam masala mixed together with a cup of Greek yogurt, a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, and I actually have my own little lemon trees that we've been bringing in and out that we're growing, and a teaspoon of pepper and a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. And I've been marinating those just in a Ziploc bag. And I've chopped up a whole onion, and now I'm ready to begin in my Instant Pot, and this is gonna go super, super fast. So come on over and I'll show you what I'm doing. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is gather your ingredients. You're gonna need a pound of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and a cup of Greek yogurt, a couple of tablespoons of garam masala, and if you don't have access to that, I'll show you how to make your own, and some fresh lemon juice, and then you're gonna want an Instant Pot, or you could do this in a Dutch oven as well. But what I'm doing is bringing up this olive oil till it's a little bit hot on saute on my Instant Pot, and then I'm going to saute the chicken in batches. While I'm doing that, I'm also going to make some basmati rice, and like everything else, I love to get my basmati rice at Trader Joe's. It's really, really delicious. It has a much different flavor than other rice. So try some basmati with this recipe, and you're gonna need what my family needs because there's 6 of us. I use 2 cups of basmati rice, and I use 4 cups of water. And I like to use cold water, and then I just cover the rice with the water, and I bring it up quickly to a boil, and then I cover it. So in goes the water, and now I'm gonna take this up really fast. Give it a little stir with my finger so that nothing sticks on the bottom. And so once that comes to a boil, you want to quickly turn it down to low, put the lid on, and let that go for about 20 minutes. So this has probably come up to a fairly decent heat in my Instant Pot. So I'm just, like I said, working in batches with this chicken that I've marinated. I'm going to brown it on all sides. So I can do about half at once. And you want it to get good and brown on every side. That'll give it a whole lot of extra flavor. 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes and some fresh garlic. You know that I like to keep my garlic in the freezer so that I have access to fresh garlic all of the time, because garlic is one of those things that you just need to keep in your pantry stocks at all times. If you have garlic, onion, some butter, and some kind of meat, you can make quick and easy meals all the time. So this is the last batch of the chicken going in. I think I probably did about 2 pounds of boneless, skinless thighs for this recipe, but we're a family of 6, and so if you have a smaller family, I would just go ahead and use the 1 pound. I don't know, there's something just so nice about a spicy meal when it's very, very cold outside, and like I said, everybody's fighting some kind of a cough or a cold or some such thing. So this is just a comforting meal. I serve it with some naan bread and some hot buttered basmati. Tasty and delicious dinner. Comes together in about a half an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, and I'll show you after I get the onions put in. So here I used a full onion in this. One of my favorite features of the Instant Pot is the saute feature because I don't have to use a separate pot. So that to me is just worth a lot. So I'll just kind of soften those slightly, then I'm gonna add back my chicken. So if you happen to have some cilantro, go ahead and chop that up. It's excellent garnish for the finished product. And now I'm going to zhuzh up my rice and make it tastier and deliciouser. It has been sitting for about 10 minutes post its cook time, and you can see that there's no bunching together, and you kind of just want to fluff it a little bit. And then I'm going to add some butter to my rice. And you just want to add enough that each little grain of rice gets a good coating of butter. Instant Pot is almost completely finished. So you just want to let that butter coat each one of the grains of rice. I'm going to go ahead and say that looks delicious. So we have Port Marion that we got for our wedding, and since having kids, you can see some of it has been a little worse for the wear, but I use them until they're absolutely not usable, and I've been kind of interchanging them with some plain ones that I found here and there. All right, so there we have our rice. I'll go ahead and release this. There we go. While that is absolutely yummy and amazing all on its own, I'm going to add about a cup of cream. And that is the magic. Cream, and I'll throw in the cilantro. Yum, yum, and triple yum. Give that a little stir. That right there. That is really, really pure deliciousness. Now I'll go ahead and just dish this up. So here we have an amazing bowl of chicken tikka masala. When I met my husband, he was a starving musician, and I was used to having my dad's credit card, so I went out for dinner and lunch and breakfast and whatever else I wanted to do all the time. And when I met him, he said, if you want that lifestyle, you need to date someone else. You can't have me and that lifestyle. When we got married, I decided I loved the lifestyle even if I didn't have money for that price tag. And so I started learning to cook things on my own, things that I liked to eat from restaurants, and I started to bring those things home. And we were always on a budget, so I have learned to make them on a very tight shoestring budget, and now I cook them for all 6 of us in our family, and it's something that I've done for the last almost 30 years. So I'm sharing my tried and true recipes with you, and tonight it is chicken tikka masala.